What is happening, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another episode of Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. I am Ray, that's Stat, who is currently dying on the couch at the moment. Mate, you're sick as a dog, huh?
You bet.
How are you sick every 2 weeks?
It's just what I do now, bro.
Fair enough. And today we've got Goose with us. Goose, what's going on, brother?
Good. How you guys? Good.
Living the dream, mate.
Yeah, well, mate. Very well. What's happening?
He's asking you.
Living the dream.
Good. That's it. That's all I needed. Want to wrap this up?
Stats.
I'm always ready to wrap it up.
Stats always ready to wrap it up. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gents. Welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done this thing. Because of one thing or the other or whatever it is. But Stat and I spoke the other night and we said we're going to attempt to do 4 weeks straight.
Yes, don't get your hopes up. It's an attempt.
Hey, listen, it's our attempt. I'm all here for it. It depends on our man Stat over there.
He is very busy. I'm not even being sarcastic.
It's true. Very busy.
And Ray's looking at me like, how's he busy? He runs other podcasts. And
no. We've been through this. Stat's done his list.
Other crap, yeah.
Yeah, Stat's done his list.
Other things take priority sometimes, bro.
Sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we've just been sitting here talking a lot of Disney stuff, mate. Everyone's chucking a fit over this Buzz Lightyear gay scene in the movie.
Listen, as long as he's not making out with anyone to destroy my childhood, then I'll be okay.
It's pitiful to see that they're doing it in every cartoon, but it's what Stat and I spoke about a few months back. It's just Disney doing their thing. This is their new agenda. They want to put it in every single half of their movies, and they're getting a roll on it, man.
Just boycott movies, you'll be all right.
Yes, I don't think boycotts work though.
Why?
I think they are phases. I think when someone says, "Hey, I'm going to boycott something," they do it for a few months, and then they're just right back on the horse.
I've been pretty good for about 12 or so years.
Don't act like that was a boycott, champ.
I don't watch movies. So
okay,
it doesn't bother me.
That's not a boycott though. Like what I'm saying, right? A couple of years back, I think it might have even been last year, Netflix released a pretty bad movie, some French movie, right? And everyone chucked a fit on the internet and they said, okay, we're going to boycott Netflix. It's done. Someone close to me did the same thing. I said to him, I go, listen, you're going to boycott this. It ain't happening. You're going to boycott for a few weeks, maybe a month or two. And then as soon as they release something you want to watch, you're going to resubscribe. That's what I'm saying. I don't think boycotts work.
I just don't want to watch anything that's going to ruin my childhood.
No, I agree with that.
Like what they did to Shrek on the internet, made all those Shrek videos. It's very hard for me to
those Shrek memes, bro. They're crazy.
So to see Buzz Lightyear do stuff like that, I'm like, I'll cry. Yeah. As long as he's not doing it, I'm okay.
It's a different world to live in, bro. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I see enough of it on the internet. I don't need to see it.
What are you searching on the internet?
Bro, it's on Facebook, Insta.
Yeah.
You think I'm searching up the Shrek videos? They just pop up. People think they're funny.
The Shrek memes?
Yeah.
They are pretty funny, bro.
Depends which ones.
I don't know. They're pretty scary.
They are
Shrek
scary,
going into the bedroom.
What?
Have you seen that one?
I haven't even seen
flying into the.
You know that they don't just pop up. It's an algorithm, right? Like they're looking at the things that you've previously watched. They say, "Oh, Goose will like this."
I don't believe that.
What?
Bro, you haven't seen those videos?
I swear to you, I have not.
You're better off. Don't see them. Bro, yeah.
So what's been happening with you, Goosey? What's been going on? Honestly, stuff the show. I haven't spoken to you properly in a minute.
Yeah, I know.
You don't come visit anymore. You don't come hang out.
Bro, I've realized I've been at home a lot, watching a lot of movies. I think I'm in depression or depressed. I think because that's what depressed people do. They stay at home watching movies. That's what I've been doing.
If that's the case,
he's been doing it for years.
I've been depressed for the last 24 years.
We'll join the club. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. I was telling you the other time, I watched the original Jurassic Park, original Jaws.
Good movies, man.
I think I have Star Wars lined up.
Phenomenal movie.
Yeah, all these originals, like 1980s, 1990s, movies like that.
Did you see Top Gun yet?
Nope.
You haven't seen it yet, right? Nope. You see the new one?
No, I will go see it.
Bro, I was saying that the other day. That is like watching an old 80s movie, man.
Yeah?
It was just so like... Yeah, I miss those movies. Those movies are really good.
I want to watch that and the original. I did watch The Princess Bride, which is phenomenal.
You know, I've never seen it.
It is. It's become one of my favorites.
Every time I want to watch it, I sit down to watch it and think it needs to be more special than this because I've heard it's that good. I need like a special event to watch it.
It is so good. It is such a good movie. You should watch it. 1985.
Yeah, wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up.
1985 or something like that. It's Andre the Giant's in it. You know Andre the Giant.
Oh, wow. I'm so motivated to watch it now.
Hey, listen, this guy went crazy when he heard what's his name?
'Cause I didn't expect
Randy
it.
Savage was Bonesaw in Spider-Man.
Because I was watching it, I was like, oh, it's Randy Savage, that's ridiculous. But it's not like I was anticipating, because I was excited to watch it because of Randy Savage.
He's in the movie for like 2 minutes.
Andre is very good in that movie.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's
I think he died from some sort of, I wouldn't say sickness, but because he's too big, I don't think his body could keep up anymore. Because he was monstrous.
You're on your way there, champ.
I'm not a giant.
Not yet. We're on our way to being giants.
Yeah.
So that's what you've been doing over the past few months, bro? Is that why I haven't seen you?
Yeah, and on my Switch, that's it. Literally, I haven't done anything.
You're just living like a 13-year-old.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good enough
Nah, I love
excuse
it.
to not
It's
see him.
fantastic. No, it's good.
Yeah, and I don't usually do that type of stuff. Like it's not my brain capacity. I can't sit there and focus on something for too long. But that's what I've been doing, and I've been playing Breath of the Wild, Zelda. Very good.
Yeah, I've heard it's very good.
It's very good. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Movies and games.
It's good.
I'm not gonna lie. It's probably an hour of movies and games in the 24 hours, and then the rest of it is sleeping.
It's beautiful.
So you're straight home from work, you watch an hour, you go to bed.
I'll probably an hour, including games. So it's like 20 minutes here and there, and then fall asleep.
So did they take you like 4 days to watch a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Actually, take about a week.
You know,
I
I
cannot watch
started,
it one sitting.
I started to become that, but that's just because I'm falling asleep now. I'm not a fan of it.
What?
I watch half a movie one night and then the next night finish it off. I feel like an old man.
That's how I have to-
My dad does that all the time. I don't want to be that. I want to sit and finish the whole thing.
I can't do it. I cannot watch an hour or 2 hours straight. I can't. Cobra Kai, I binged it. That was really good.
To be fair, I'm the same. If it's not footy, I can't do it.
Yeah, footy's good. Footy, I can watch in the background.
Yeah. You can always have it in the background. It's good.
Do you prefer watching a movie at the movies or at home?
I don't prefer watching movies at all.
Okay, but like if you had a choice, like because you're probably the least movie going type of person I know. Would you prefer the movies or like at your house? Like, would you enjoy a movie more at the cinema?
Probably
Because
look, at the movies I sleep and at home I sleep. To be honest,
yeah, that's fair. But like,
I think it depends on the people I'm with. But I
That's fair.
wouldn't voluntarily go and watch a movie at home by myself. I think it's stupid, right?
but you've done that before. I
Very
know
stupid.
You've called me up and said, "Oh, watch this
Yeah,
movie."
very
watch
stupid
that."
of me. Not proud.
Yeah, that's fair.
but
like,
as in, if I'm with people, it's probably better.
okay. Sorry, let me rephrase my question. What would make you pay more attention, watching that at the movies or watching that at home?
It's the exact same.
It's the exact same for you.
Yeah.
Is that because you're just on your phone constantly?
No,
I prefer.
because when I'm in the movies, I'm not on my phone. I
So
just fall asleep.
you don't check your phone in the movies or anything like
Okay,
that.
occasionally, but after I've
So,
woken up.
no, see, I respect that. I respect that a lot, bro.
But so for example,
There's nothing worse than someone high beam their phone in the middle of a cinema.
What's there to respect? He's asleep.
Listen, as long
If
as
he
he's not
wanted to be
making
on his
noise.
phone, he couldn't.
No, listen, if he's not making noise, I don't care.
am I bothering you?
The only time I've been angry about it was
snoring,
when he
right.
snored. And we smacked him and he
Yeah, because bro,
he got with it.
I was gone, bro.
Yeah, he was finished that day.
I was
Bro,
finished.
there's a few movies I fell asleep in. Assassin's Creed, that was garbage. Me and Matthew Hello, but that's because we worked that morning. And that war movie.
Hacksaw Ridge?
No, the one that
1970?
starts with a V.
Oh, good luck.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie?
The one where they assassinate Hitler or try to assassinate Hitler.
No, that one where it was just constant war. It was garbage. Van Dirk?
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Starts with a
Garbage.
D.
Rubbish.
Dunkirk was unbelievable.
It was rubbish.
I was about to go search Van Dirk.
Van Dirk.
I couldn't even remember the name. That's how garbage it was.
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair.
But,
But
yeah.
speaking of movies, there's one I wanted to talk to you guys about. And this is actually one that showed some interest in Goose, believe it or not. It's called What is a Woman by the Daily Wire. You heard of it?
I spoke about 2 days ago.
Yeah, we spoke about it briefly. So, you know, Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, all those boys?
Yes.
So they've opened up their own movie studio, and they're making movies.
Yeah,
and
I've watched one of the movies with you and Jamie.
Yes, we watched Run, Hide, Fight, something like that. Anyway, they made a documentary.
Yep.
They made a documentary where Matt Walsh goes around and interviews a whole bunch of people from the left and the right talking about what is a woman. He asks them that question, and bro, this doco is interesting, man. Just seeing how these people buckle under that question because they can't answer it. It is crazy. Because he's interviewing a bunch of because the whole premise of it is talking about transgender, the whole transgender argument and whether or not it should be right for kids to be allowed to use those hormones and all that sort of stuff to change their gender. And mate, when he goes and asks the people that are running all that stuff, it is shocking to see their responses to him. It is absolutely abysmal.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing what they say.
It's unbelievable, bro. He talks to a Canadian dad who his daughter, pretty sure it was his daughter, was in the hospital for something, whatever it was. And in Canada, in the hospital, they say to him, listen, we're going to give your daughter some hormones. We're going to start the transition. Because in Canada, it is illegal for a parent to say no to that. Your kid goes to hospital in Canada, they've got the right to do whatever they want when it comes to gender changing, bro.
I didn't know that.
So neither did I until I watched this thing. So this guy goes, absolutely not. Get lost. You're not touching my kid. And then he went to prison for it. He's out on bail and he has his court case in November of 22. So November this year.
Did they say on the doco why the hospital wanted to do that?
They probably did. I probably missed it. Yeah. But either way, bro, to force a parent to do something like that or to say it's illegal for you to be against it is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm interested to see that. I want to know why.
And then he interviews a transgender, I don't know she was originally a female and she transitioned when she was a kid. I think she's in her 30s now. Completely regrets it. Is warning everyone about how bad it is and how messed up her life has been because of it. She's got irreversible diseases and problems with her body because of the transition, and no one wants to talk about that. It is a fascinating documentary, and he does so well with it.
Well, it's hardcore stuff.
It's heavy stuff, bro. And the thing is, they will say stuff that I'm yelling at my TV like, are you absolutely stupid? What is wrong with you? And he sits there so calmly and just asks them the next question, bro. He's very, very good at it. Very, very well done.
I saw a quote, surprising enough, by Jake Paul. I don't think he said it. He just reposted it.
King.
He goes, we live in a time where intelligent people stay silent so the stupid people don't feel dumb.
That's funny because the Bible even says that.
Yeah.
We've come to a time where, they're wrong, but they'll tell you that it's right. And that's where we're at right now, bro. And this documentary is because it's got zero Christianity to do with it, but it's very eye-opening in that what they're trying to teach kids, what they're trying to push out there, and a lot of people don't even know about it. Crazy thing is, all the critics refuse to review it. They just pan the thing. The thing's got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes at the moment. It's the highest streamed.
And it's available to watch?
Available to watch on dailywire.com. Yeah.
Free?
No, you got to sign up. It's their subscription service. But it's great. It's very well done. Worth the watch. It's a hard watch too because you see a lot of pretty nasty stuff.
Yeah,
but I think it's important, man. I think it's important to see what is happening out there. Especially, as Christians, man, like this is happening. It's going to start happening in our backyard. We know everything that happens in the States makes its way over here.
Yeah, it always starts with the schools as well. They always start with the kids.
That's the bad part, bro, is that it starts with the kids and then it just makes its way.
They target the future. They try to indoctrinate them with just their beliefs instead of allowing them to make up their own choices. And then they said, this is forced on you and you obviously have free will to do what you want. But if you don't do this, then, we'll treat you like you're an outcast to society. But you obviously have a choice.
100% because you're a bigot if you think any other way.
Yeah. You have free will until we tell you otherwise.
Correct. Started this off with some pretty heavy stuff.
That's a nice hat start.
Thanks, bro.
I was going to say, where'd you get this jumper from?
I was going to say, this is good too.
I got it from Lowe's.
From Lowe's?
Yep.
Dead set.
They sell this stuff?
Yeah.
How is it? Comfy?
Stop touching me. Huh?
Comfy?
Yeah, bro. Stop touching
Really?
me. Stop touching me. Huh?
Doesn't feel cheap?
Nope.
Because, bro, that looks like an $80 jumper from like some...
I paid $40 for it.
Brilliant.
Oh, half price?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I bought it yesterday for
very tie-dye.
birthday. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it's a little bit how's it going, but it's pretty comfortable.
Did anyone know you were
Oops.
supposedly DJ Khaled yesterday?
Oops. I gave nothing away. Nothing of what I will gave it away.
Fair enough.
Did you still have the ring?
Yeah,
It's
no,
yours
left it
now.
out.
No, it's
Left it
yours. I don't want it.
No. I was wearing it today. I think he's doing my head in.
Yeah, it's very hard to type with. I don't know how you do it, but I
Yeah,
tried
it's
wearing
frustrating.
the ring.
Right at the moment.
Yeah, I found this ring at work on the floor. I cleaned it. I put it on. I'm like, I can't do it. It's like a...
Is that because you found it on the floor?
No,
Nah,
it's okay.
Yeah,
It's fine.
that's hey,
Bit of hand
freebies.
sanitizer,
do you
cleaned
just-
it off.
Any freebie is good.
Do you just look around the work floor looking for anything just to
It
pick
was
up and
actually in the
take?
car park, but yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't in the actual services.
No, I was in the car park.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, in Maryland.
Mate, win-win.
Yeah.
I
Sucks
don't
for
even
them.
know, bro. I
Sucks
don't
for
even
them.
Nah, you get used to it, bro. I don't have it on now, but you get used to it.
Yeah.
I feel naked without it.
That's basically.
I couldn't do it. It was too bad.
Yeah, I did it.
Well,
last
that was
night,
no,
it
but that's a different type of ring, though. That thing
Yeah,
is
it's a
huge.
chunky one.
That was huge. Mine's pretty fitted.
But yeah,
Saha, bro.
thanks, mate. But yeah, I just left it at home. I put it on today. I'm like, yeah, it feels good. Typed one word. Oops. Straight off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
too annoying.
Nah, but that thing's massive. Would that fit you properly, though?
Yeah, it feels properly.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to run this idea by you guys.
Uh-oh.
So I was at a restaurant the other day.
Talk into the mic and go for it, yeah.
I was at a restaurant the other day with a few friends, George, G, Chloe. And we were eating, and the food's always good at this place. But for a solid hour, we're probably there for an hour. The table next door, their kids are yelling, screaming, non-stop. They didn't take a break, these guys.
Nothing worse, bro.
It's
How
like-
old are we talking?
Infants. So they had a bunch of kids within like 2, 3, 4. And then they had like a baby that's probably not even 6 months.
2,
And
3,
they're all
4.
yelling.
2, 3, 4 aren't infants, but keep going.
Probably younger. Some of them were walking and the others were in
Commissioner, correct over here. Correct everything you say.
I'm just saying.
I
that
wrap it
an
up,
infant, bro. An infant can't walk.
Oh,
They
sorry.
barely crawl.
Infant police.
All right.
Come on, bro. Continue.
Point is, they're all yelling and screaming, and I'm sitting there trying to eat, and I got a migraine. I got a headache. I couldn't do it. And my friends, George and G, their kids, one's 2, one's 1, not a single word. They're so well behaved. And I look at George and G, and I go, I have a fantastic idea. I'm going to open up a restaurant/cafe, and it's going to be called No Kids Cafe. No kids.
That's beautiful.
Anyone under the age of 12 is not allowed in.
That's beautiful.
Under the age of why 12?
Because I feel like that's a reasonable age.
Just eliminate.
Yeah.
Get rid of them all.
And I'll have a rule. Every cafe has a security guard. And if these kids over 12 make any sort of whinging sound, because, you know, there is some...
Get 'em out.
Whinging 12s, yeah.
Yeah.
Get them out of there.
Bro, throw them straight out.
Yes.
Them and their parents.
Yes. In the bin.
Yeah. I want a place, an environment where people can eat and not care about kids yelling in their ears for hours.
Yeah, you know, I agree.
I don't disagree with this at all.
I
There's
like it.
nothing worse than going to a restaurant and hearing screaming kids, bro.
And people say you can't blame the kids, you blame the parents. I blame them both. Kick them both out.
Yep, agreed.
Discipline them both.
Yes.
So there needs to be a rule where if you cannot discipline yourself or your kids, someone has to do it for
But
you.
the security guard gets to discipline the adults as well.
Oh, yeah.
They have to spank
Yeah,
them.
yeah, they'll do it both.
Yeah.
Okay, let me
I
ask you
mean-
this. Now that, okay, I agree with this. What do you think of kids using tablets, iPads, and iPhones and all that stuff at the table?
Nah, shut the gates.
Yeah, I can't do it. bro.
Listen, I want to say I'm against it, but I use my phone as a table all the time.
Yeah, but you're not.
Okay.
Okay, you
I'm
might
not talking
mentally
about
you might
that.
be 7, but you're
I'm
not.
saying,
You're not a 7-year-old.
I'm saying I've seen kids, as soon as they get to a restaurant, go straight up to their parent and say, "Can I have the iPad?" And then they're sitting
But
watching
you know
stuff
what?
or playing stuff the
to be
entire
fair, it
time.
shuts them up.
I was about to say I can't
Okay.
be against it
Yeah.
because they don't say a word.
No, but
Yeah,
see,
no,
it-
I'm with you on
I
that.
think it's a catch-22 because the problem. Saha, I think it's a catch-22 because then they learn the worst table manners ever, and they become
You know what?
scumbags.
their
No,
parents'
they don't.
problem.
No, they don't.
No, I think they
They're,
do.
they're my
they
problem for an hour as I'm eating. For the rest of their lives, that's their parents' problem. I don't care.
No,
put them on a
see, I'm
tablet.
sa-
Put them on whatever. Just tell
Listen,
them to
I'm
shut
just
up.
saying, like during the eating portion of the dinner, like if you're going to be there for 3 hours, okay, sure.
Bro, you think kids eat? They yell, scream, and throw food at each other. Put them on the tablet. Put them on whatever.
Yeah, that's
Put them on
better.
pills.
Nah,
I don't care what you
I-
put them
Nah,
on.
it's fine. No, you know why I agree
Nah.
with that? Because you're only doing it at the restaurant.
Bro, you
What
think
they're
I
doing
care
at home, they're
about
doing
other
at
people's
home.
kids?
But if you're at the restaurant, and you
Okay,
want
but
to
I'm
shove for an
saying
hour
like
and a half,
no,
yeah,
I get
problem.
that, but I'm saying during the eating push, like the very start of like when you're actually eating and the kids eating, You put that tablet away, you feed yourself, and then you go for it.
Nah, I think if he shuts them up, let
I'm
him
not,
have it.
I'm not here to
Nah,
judge
I
parents
can't do
because
that.
I know some kids are more difficult than others. I get that. But I've seen how some parents try, like, for example,
Okay,
my friends.
I'm just saying, bro. We're three single guys. We don't have kids, so we're talking
Bro,
about.
let me tell you, my friends, sometimes their kids, they're going to cry. There's nothing you can do, bro. They take them outside. And they don't let them back in until they're quiet. And I've seen Geraldine do this. If her kids, she knows that for whatever reason, could be sick, could be whatever, they're not going to stay quiet, she leaves early.
Yeah, that's it,
Bro,
it's called discipline.
Bro, I know some parents don't need to do that, but she obviously thinks of others. The people I'm around at work, at restaurants, don't care about anyone else. They
That's
let
the
kids
difference.
cry
It's
and
the care
cry
factor.
and cry.
It's the care factor. Can you, bro? There is no. Were you on a flight with a kid just screaming the entire time?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I had a kid behind me once, sitting on this flight coming back to Sydney, and this kid just wouldn't stop, and he's smacking me in the head. So smacks me the first time, I go, okay, let's see what the parent does. Parent does nothing. Smacks me the second time, I look back, nothing. The third time, it was this big clonker straight on the top of their head. I go, all right. I stood up. I go, champ, sort your kid out. He goes, what do you do? I go, he's been hitting me the entire flight. He goes, so? I go, so?
You should have squared him up. Boom. Is that okay?
I go, so? I go, champ, your kid is hitting people that he doesn't know. I'm trying to sleep here. Like,
Where are you off to?
I was coming back to Sydney.
From?
I think it was from Lebanon.
Okay.
Or it might have been from the US.
But parents like that deserve a
Bro, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what is going on, champ? Like, that's just... Like, I feel sorry for the parents that have to travel with an infant because there's nothing worse. Crying baby, they feel bad for everyone. Is what it is. But when you got a kid like that, like, sort him out.
I had a similar situation at the movies. I was sitting there, and this kid kept kicking my chair, and I'm like, he'll stop. It's a 2-hour movie. You can't, like, his legs are gonna get tired, right?
You'll get tired eventually.
Yeah, but he off and on. But then he actually got up, and I don't know if the kid knew I was there, and sort of like rubbed my head. So I get up and I look at him, and the dad's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "That's okay." So I got back down. I'm like, "Hopefully the head rubbing will stop." It actually wasn't too bad. It was better than the kicking.
He's actually enjoyed
But
it.
he actually kept kicking me the whole movie. Off and on, of course. Off and on. So it's like every time I go to fall asleep, he'll kick me. Fall asleep, kick me again.
I'll kick him in the head.
Bro, that wasn't that bad. The same movie, there was this kid running up and down the stairs just screaming.
Yeah, so I don't understand that, bro.
He's just
don't
not watching
get
anything, just running up and down.
I'll just watch the kid for 2 hours. I would laugh. I would laugh
This
for 2
kid
hours.
is running up and down.
It'll probably be better than what's being displayed on the movies. Honestly, I think it'll be the best thing ever.
Like,
No, you got a point because it happened at the movie a couple of months back, bro. We looked at the bottom and there was like these 3 families with all their kids from 12 and under, and they're just running back and forth. They're playing footy at the bottom. Like, I was tripping out. I was like, why are you at the movies?
can I say, I probably wasn't a great kid when I was younger, but I got belted.
But that's the thing. Our parents, there's no chance they'd let us do something like that in public.
Because the parents will let us go to the movies.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's
fair point.
true.
That is a fair point.
Come on, bro.
Actually, we got one outing a month, and that was to House of Bamboo Chinese restaurant. We'd go once a month. Like that was our big.
Was that any good?
Yeah, very good.
It's still open?
Yeah, Campbelltown.
Yeah, big sack.
Yeah, that was our one outing as kids.
Yeah, no.
Our one outing was Sizzlers. Sizzlers or Sizzler?
Sizzler. Yeah, you'd go to Sizzler?
Yeah, now it's shut down. Now it's Rasho's. Which I've been to Rasho's. As much as I don't want to like it, it's not that bad.
Yeah, no, it's a waste of time.
The one in Punchbowl's decent, bro. It is.
Okay. I didn't say it's not.
Huh?
He's
didn't say it's not.
trying to convince you. Are you
Yeah,
sponsored by them?
No, I don't. I don't want to like them because I've had pretty bad experiences, but recently.
Every time I've gone, I've had a shocking experience. And I've only gone
Yeah,
once.
I've never had a good
So,
experience.
and that one time I
Was
went,
that Maryland's?
yeah.
That was so bad.
That
They closed
night,
it
yeah.
down.
That
They
birthday.
closed it down.
Oh,
Yeah,
did they?
it's not
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
I think they closed it down because they're building they're building.
Oh, 'cause it sucked?
units. Probably, but they're building units there.
How do bad restaurants stay open? You
Because,
thought about that?
yes, I have. I haven't thought about it, but it's a very clear answer. The reason they stay open is because idiots that don't know how to eat food encourage these things.
Oh, so mate over here.
Yeah, who else
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
What do you mean?
You are the
quality.
no. I'm sorry. You're the worst.
Worst
Give
food
me an
critic.
example.
Food and drink. You're the worst critic by far.
Drink, definitely.
By far.
What do I drink? Everything.
The problem,
Everything.
the problem
That's
is
the
everything.
problem.
The problem is
See, that's the problem.
You have to try.
You don't have to try.
You don't
Yes,
have
you
to
do.
try.
That's
No
like-
one's
that's
saying.
like-
You can't stay safe and just drink what you know.
Of
You
course
gotta
you
Yes,
try.
you can. That's the whole
You
point.
see a
Why?
new drink, you got to try it.
Why?
Listen, Goose. If
What-
it's in
what if
another
it's good?
language, you don't
That's
try
like-
it.
that's
End
like-
of story.
I want, like, for example.
I want to try it in another language.
Why?
But
Bro.
it just makes no sense, champ.
Bro, my
It
favorite-
looks dangerous. You can't read what's in the thing.
You're fascinated by the pictures, you 4-year-old.
No,
Yeah, that's true.
It depends.
He likes the bright colors.
Yeah.
It's not that, bro. It's like if I see a can with like fruit on it, I'm like, bro, this looks fruity. I want to try it. Sometimes it's good.
Go eat the fruit.
Sometimes it's garbage.
No, but that's silly, though.
It's
Don't
not-
get eat a fruit.
My apologies.
They need a fruit.
But, like, if I know I can get a stock standard, no problem. I'm happy.
Yeah, see, that's the issue, Goose.
Bro,
Right?
don't
Like,
you ever sick of Coke and Pepsi?
No.
Like, you try something new.
Pepsi's garbage. Coke is by far
correct, 100%. But here's
By
my
far.
thing, Goose. It's not about I mean, it is about the fact that you just drink all this random rubbish, but it also damages your reputation because your reputation right now is everything is good, so no one trusts your opinion.
In fact, a lot of people trust my opinion. A lot of people ask me, "Is this any good?"
You know-
Why?
you know what you should
Because
do?
I'm the guy that tries.
You know what you should do? Be like to Aussie and start a YouTube channel and try everything.
Bro, as my good friend would say, everything deserves a chance, bro. Everyone deserves a chance.
Then do
You
it.
gotta give him a chance.
Then give it a
You
shot.
gotta give this drink a chance.
Create a YouTube channel.
Bro, when I see a new drink that says lychee on it, I love lychee.
Okay, so do I. But,
But
if
Yeah,
I
you
see,
gotta try it.
everything
but
has
if I see,
lychee
if
in
I
it
see a
right
Coke,
now.
I'm going for a Coke.
That's what I'm saying. I have 3 options in my fridge right now. It's Mountain Dew, Coke, and Diet Coke.
Diet Coke?
I love Diet Coke, bro. It's way better than
easy.
Coke
I
Zero.
love Diet Coke.
Oh,
Way better than
wrap it
Coke Zero.
up.
You like Coke Zero?
I love Coke Zero.
I can't. Sorry,
I love
Coke no
that.
sugar.
I love-
Apologies.
You know what I love? Coke, no caffeine, no sugar. It's like red
Cuz-
with gold on it. It's very good.
Bro, you're,
That- you
you're
just-
drinking coloured water there.
It's just cocaine in a
Good.
cup.
It's very good. It's red with gold on it.
See, it's the colours.
It's all about the
Yeah,
colours.
it's colours.
It's all about the colours,
You're
you're
3.5 years old.
You're right. It's
Hey,
all about the colours.
One of the best soft drinks, other than Lift, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper, I'm a fan of.
Phenomenal.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dr. Pepper Cherry.
Okay, but Dr. Pepper's a standard drink. It's not exotic at all.
The cherry
Depends on
part's
the
exotic.
flavour.
Like the amount of times this guy has bought a drink and he's like, oh, you twist it open and something falls into it. Like, what are you drinking?
Bro,
Unless it's Barocca, like, what are you drinking?
Barocca's not that great. Barocca is hard to drink. It's because it's meant to be healthy.
Yeah, look, it's not the first
I
thing
like
I
anything
pick
else.
on the shelf and say, hey, let me drink
It's
this.
Dawa, bro. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
like.
proper
Dawa.
Yeah, of
Is that what
course
it is?
Of course it is.
It's garbage.
What did you think people just
But
drank
some-
it for the fun
Yeah,
of
but
it?
some Dawas actually like taste mad.
Do you know what's
No, it
funny?
does taste mad.
I bought Barocca at work because I felt tired, and I offered it to people, and every single person said, "I'll take that when I'm wasted." I'm like, is that what people do?
Yes, because it's Dawa.
They take it when they're
medicine.
hungover.
I don't know,
Yeah,
bro.
because it helps them with their stomach, whatever. You know what medicine tasted good as a kid was Nurofen.
Yeah, okay.
It still tastes good now.
Did it taste good through your nose, or like actually when you crushed it, or you actually took it as a pill?
No, not the pill. The kids one. When you were a kid, that used to like
No, the pill tastes nice.
they used to put it in a cup and you drink it.
Because it doesn't taste like
And
anything.
then the pill
pill-
doesn't taste good, bro.
no, it has a flavor to it.
My jiddo eats his pills. He doesn't swallow them.
Yeah, but
That's weird.
We don't get down that
That's
road.
weird. No, but
We don't want to get down that road. Let's be serious.
did you never have
You for kids? Oops.
Nurofen for kids? Like they'd pour it into the cup.
Oops.
That was phenomenal
Yeah, I
stuff.
I had probably had other stuff, but
And
not.
Dimetap.
I had other stuff, but not.
Dimetap was great. The red one. Oh,
Yeah.
mate, I just that tasted phenomenal.
Should we go get some now? Like just
Down a few shots.
There's
yeah.
like 17 pharmacies down this strip.
That's what I'm saying,
So let's
so-
go for gold.
why not? But yeah, look, you got to start a YouTube channel and do all this food stuff. Trust me. If you people care about what you think, do it.
As you probably haven't heard, I'm currently in depression, just watching movies and playing games. So
Yeah, it's
once I
alright.
get out of it, I might consider it.
Yeah, but you love eating, so it's perfect. It's like, hey guys, I'm Goose. Yum. You know, that's it.
There's no content.
Nah.
It's just yum.
Hey guys, I'm Goose. Yum. And then by 35 videos later or 35,000 videos later, everyone pick it up.
Yeah, you know what? I like that. You know why I like that? There's zero content. It's just yum or not yum.
No,
Yeah, it's
I'll
it.
have
Oh,
yum or
or
dumb.
yuck.
Yum or dumb.
Yum or dumb.
Young, dumb, and broke.
Bro, this is a very good channel. I think
Bro,
you're
we
gonna
have a lot of good ideas.
this will be
Yum
great on
Dumb,
TikTok.
No Kids Cafe.
Yeah, bro. No Kids Cafe.
I heard there's a place in Cogra, somewhere, that you pay $20 and he's just smash up old furniture. Just
Yeah, see, I want to do that.
get your rage.
I
up.
really want to do that. They're rage rooms or something like that. That's mad.
Yeah,
You just smash stuff.
I'm too happy with a guy to do that.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Just think of something that makes you angry. Like think of
Kids at cafes.
yeah. Well, that makes me angry. Yes, I'll be picturing kids and just smashing with a hammer. But think of like the Bulldogs other than this week.
Nah, that's like
beautiful.
depression.
Yeah,
That's like sadness.
That's not
anger.
anger. That's
No,
sad.
the anger has gone past like 6 years ago.
Like, this is the first time I've been happy in like 8 weeks.
That's the first time I've been happy in 3
think of
years.
a very big signing like kick out on $800,000 a year.
The money's worth it because he's proven to be.
This isn't
he's
worth
grand final
it.
winner. Well, he's grand final winner. He's international.
$800,000.
Yeah.
For forward.
Yeah. Well, there's been a lot worse. There's been
I think
1.2.
David Feeder's worth more than
No, he's-
yes, he is.
David
They are on
Fafita.
par.
What?
Yes.
they are on par.
No, kick out was not as good as Fafita. Kick out was a good player.
They're both the same.
No, Fafita makes a massive difference in the game. He turns the Titans who are garbage.
Is that why they're 16th?
They're coming 16th
Well, he's
right now.
been injured.
Can you believe it's not the Bulldogs coming 16th at the moment, bro? This is unbelievable.
We'll be back there next week, but until then, we ride the highs.
Do you reckon we won't beat the Tigers?
No, we should.
I think after that performance, we're not going to smash them. I think we might actually have a
No,
shot.
we've got a shot. We haven't. Listen, we have a
Was
shot
I the
every
only
week.
person that tipped the Dogs this week?
Nope. I tipped
Yeah.
them too.
No, I got a full round except the Dogs.
Yeah, unlucky us. I don't
Hate
think
Parramatta, bro.
it was
They
beautiful.
always
That's why it was
let
beautiful.
That's why it was beautiful, bro.
It was that
Seeing
grand
us,
final.
like, you know, my absolute favorite part was Mitch Moses about to score and Burden just.
What an
Yeah, it's
imbecile.
beautiful.
Why would he slow down like that?
'Cause
Is he just dumb?
He's given up before his.
So he's given up.
No,
If you
he
think about it
thought
like
he
this,
had to try.
because he didn't think anyone would change because he got past the fullback. It's like, yeah, no one's chasing. It's a guarantee. They'll just let it go.
Yeah.
But what he didn't realize was Burden was on his tail. It's not he's given up. It's just like, oh, okay, I've gone past the fullback.
Bro, Burden is worth the 600 you're paying him.
He's worth the 450 we're paying him.
450, not 600.
Oops. We're paying him 450. We signed him before he won the comp. So when we signed him, it was an off season, and we signed him for 450.
So
It
no
was
one
a
else would
2
offer him 450. He went with the Dogs.
It was between Penrith and Dogs at the time. There were no other clubs in the hunt for him. Because we said to him, we need you to pay
I
500.
thought it was 600.
No. Now he'll commend 700-800. Now he'll commend it. But when he signed the contract prior, he signed it prior to winning the grand final. He signed it prior to being in like any talk of origin or anything. So for him, it's only a 2-year deal with the third-year option. So it's not like it's
He's
stupid.
so good. He's excellent.
Yeah, he's fine, bro. He just needs time. He needs the right coach. He needs a couple of things go away, and look at us.
Your face on that, bro.
I think it hit the camera.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
Child's play, bro. It's all right. Yeah, drop it on the floor. Okay.
Floor's
Get rid of my phone. That's out though, bro. I hate my phone.
Yeah, I've heard you're not having fun with this thing, bro.
I charge my phone twice a day. Twice a day.
Yeah, I charge mine more.
Say, for
I
example-
thought about what you said to me the other day about how many times you charge that thing. So today I was heavily using it, like a lot, playing games, working, phone calls, whatever. Charged it once today.
Yeah, twice.
But when I charged it, it was at 20%.
You know, but
So
when I charge my phone, I don't charge my phone when it goes down like 60%. No, it goes down to 5% because if I don't get it from 5%, from 5 to 1, in 3 seconds it goes to 1%.
Okay, but 5%'s a little too much. Don't you go from 15 when you get that first warning?
Nope.
You go all the way to 5.
Oh yeah. Why?
That's it. That's anxiety for me.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah, no.
Because that way I know I'm using the full for like
Yeah,
the full.
I can't
the
leave
battery.
my house with my phone under 70% because that's anxiety for me.
I leave the phone sometimes. I leave the house with my phone 30%.
Nah, I can't do that, bro. Can you? Sometimes I'll delay leaving the house so my phone
and then
can charge.
I'll get home and my phone will die.
Yeah, no. So I always make sure as I'm getting ready or about to have a shower, whatever, chuck it on charge and then
Me too.
make
This is
sure
the
we're
thing.
good to go.
This is the thing.
I can't do
I've had
it,
to do that now. I've had to do that now because my phone is shockaroos. But so the other day, I play music when I shower. Yeah,
As everyone does.
yeah, as everyone does.
Yeah.
My phone was on 100%. Took it off, and my shower's 10 minutes, 12 minutes tops. Right? That's the full song. That's the same song, either whatever. Or you just pick the next few songs.
Yeah.
My phone went down 6% in 12 minutes. How? All I did was play music. All I did was play
Okay, let
music.
me ask. Did you have anything else running in the background?
I have nothing else running in the
You
background.
closed all your apps?
Every app is closed.
I've got no explanation for you, bro. 6%.
6% in 12 minutes. It's a world record.
What do you think of that? 6% is pretty bad.
Yeah.
If anyone's using 6% in 12 minutes, you're an addict. Like you're an addict on your
no, you know
phone.
what?
You're watching
I think
TikToks.
in
You're
that
doing
ti- nah, I
reels.
think in that time you're losing 2%. You should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe 3.
Yeah.
Nah, 3 is absurd. 2%.
I don't think 3 is absurd. But
My,
No, I think
we're
it's.
arguing over a few percentages,
know,
but
but-
still.
my iPhone's a year and a bit, and it's still very good.
What iPhone is it?
12,
Yeah, no, the
What are
battery.
they up to
battery's
now?
good. 13.
13.
Clearly, if you got it last year.
Yeah.
Fair play. Well done.
I've had,
Thanks.
I've had a lot of
Awesome.
Samsungs, and they die within like a year
How
and a
did
bit.
I-
Nah,
bro.
iPhones are worse, bro. My work phone,
Yeah.
that's a... I don't know what it is. But that's terrible, man.
Is it?
It's constantly... And I don't even use that thing. The only time I use it is when I'm making phone calls or sending out
I use
texts.
this all the time. I love it. Honestly, I love it. I can't wait for the.
Okay,
14.
that's not the conversation. We're talking battery life.
Yeah,
But the bad, no,
I
he's
love
got
everything
his battery's
about it.
actually solid.
Yeah. See, mine's fine, bro, and mine's got 3 screens on it. So I don't know what that battery's always been bad though.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
From the get go when they released them, terrible batteries.
That sucks. What do you do? I'll probably get a new phone soon. I have to get a new phone soon. When
They're
is my
releasing the Fold 4 in September. I'm keen to see what they do.
I don't know about the Fold, man. I find it all too lit. I just want the Note.
Yeah.
Which
they're
I don't,
meant
is
to
it
do.
still called the Note? What's it called?
No, it's Ultra. S22 Ultra is what it is.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so they just reverted back to the S
Yeah,
series.
it's just dumb.
Dumb, yeah.
It's dumb.
You know, okay, sorry. Just came up now. Sorry. Do you know when you were talking about the cafe idea? Yeah? Okay. I went to a cafe yesterday, Frankie's. Garbage.
Bro, I was saying the other
Garbage.
day, they used to be up here.
They were
and
never
they
up there.
Nah,
They
bro,
were
the
always-
first few weeks were unbelievable.
Okay, I never went the first few weeks.
Th-
Every time
those
it was
first
garbage.
few weeks, ask anyone, bro, they were cracker.
Okay. Why, because now obviously it's all digitalized menus, whatever.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Dumb, but
No,
because
I don't
COVID,
like
whatever. Anyway,
Nah, it's just a good way not to pay staff.
they're that too. Anyway, staff, very rude, by the way.
Yeah, they are horrendous.
Yeah,
You've
they were
been recently-
shockaroos. The chick
No,
dropped
no.
the cutlery
Milk
on me twice.
Not
Besides the
recent.
point.
She got coffee in you.
Dropped cutlery on me twice.
Oh,
I
coloring.
was going to get the knife
She
from the ground.
apologised?
Nope.
Did you say coloring?
Cutlery.
Oh, cutlery.
I was
forks,
going to get the
knives,
knife. I was
spoons.
going to get the knife that she dropped on my jacket and stab her. I was very angry. Besides the point.
He'll drop. Ah.
Drops like that. Just waiting for her. Anyway, so why did I find as I was going through the menu, like, you know, you get to every part of it, the drinks, whatever, there is a menu for dogs,
I'm sorry?
for dog food. This is not, this
So,
is,
wait, do they encourage you to take your dog to...
yeah. Well, apparently you can get 5 items for your dog.
All right. Well, I've got to add to my cafe: no kids or pets.
Bro, I'm not joking. It said doggo menu. Doggo.
No. So I'm a dog guy. We know this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't agree with this at all. This is stupid.
Oh, bro, why am I bringing my kalb or hayawan to where I'm going?
You know,
and then
I've
getting it
noticed that-
food.
But I've noticed that a lot. So many people taking their dogs to
Bro,
cafes.
have
they
you
sit
seen
there.
these dog and not cat people, mostly dog people? They make out with their dogs. Like they'll
No.
let their dog lick their
That's
face in and
disgusting.
out.
No, it's disgusting.
Like they have no problem eating with
It's
the
out
dog.
of. It's out of.
They'll eat and then they'll give the dog. And the dog
They
will
are the scum of society. They are the scum of society.
These are the same people
It's
that'd rather have dogs than kids.
Yeah, they're just.
They're
dumb.
both as bad as each other.
Yeah, but
No,
yeah.
it's dumb.
But
Bro, like, I don't get that.
At the same time. Yeah, you
Hurricane.
spend money, food.
Like,
Obviously-
I love my dog. I don't understand this whole let him lick your face, kiss your dog, this, that. It's just disgusting. That's out of.
Listen, he says that now, but when we all leave, he's going to lick his dog.
Nah, no
He's
chance.
gonna.
Yeah,
No
he's going to get.
Listen, I love that.
here, you.
I love that.
here, you.
I love
I
that
don't care
dog
what these
so
boys say.
much. There
Yeah,
is
come
no chance. There is no
My boy.
chance.
My vampiro.
There is no chance. No chance ever. No way.
Oh, you wanna
Ray
make
looking
out
at us now, it's like, oh, he's my boys. He goes, oh, my vampiros.
Guys are fried. Nah, no way, bro.
And then the dog looks at him and goes, oh, no touch, no touch. No touch.
That's how projects him.
Pete and I were actually talking about it yesterday. I'm just like, it's just disgusting, bro.
Yeah, so back to what I was saying. There's a menu for dogs now.
Nah, that's stupid.
By the way, food garbage.
Yeah,
Garbage.
it's all rubbish
What
now.
you
It's
do
all
what you got?
rubbish.
Yeah, I got like a, I I got a big brekkie. Everywhere I go, I love going to a cafe, get a big brekkie.
Yeah.
No mucking around.
fair. Do you like baked beans in a big brekkie?
No, I don't eat baked
Yeah,
beans.
I'm not a fan.
No, I
of
don't eat
that.
baked
That's
beans.
more of an English brekkie that I never order.
Yeah,
But
no,
they're putting it in
I've
more big brekkies now. So what are we
I've
doing?
never had baked beans my whole life. That's number one.
Really?
My whole life. Number two, nah, never. But my stomach, Gornskis, bro.
Yeah, that bad.
Mate, I went to the bathroom 9 times. It was ridiculous. But I think I was more sick from the fact that I saw a menu for dogs. Menu for dogs. I don't know, bro. I saw it and I said,
This is all in the flower power.
yeah,
It's a crazy flower
it's
power.
a circus, bro.
Yeah, it's like
It's
who's
so
running
crap.
their dogs through flower power, getting them to sit down. I can't think of anything worse. It's annoying.
I don't want my dog, if I ever had a dog, leave the house with me. Ever.
I mean, except for walks.
Ever. I've made it very clear when I said ever. I didn't say, oh, for walks. Nah, ever.
Thank God he doesn't have a dog.
Thank God. I haven't killed yours yet.
We have like a little dog, so he's like his backyard is plenty. You just
What?
walk him in the backyard.
You have a dog?
No,
No, he's saying you should get a little dog
Ah.
and just walk him in the backyard.
Cuz. No, my mum can't have 2 dogs in the house.
Mate, good times.
my brother had a dog for one day.
Yeah, no,
One
don't.
day.
Don't.
Yeah,
We're not getting into
I'm
that.
not into this story.
We're not, I can't get into
It
that
actually,
story.
it actually angers me.
It was a cute dog too.
No, it was. It actually looked alright.
I don't ever want to talk to you about dogs ever again in my life, to be honest.
Like I don't hate them.
You've caused nothing but you've just caused nothing but heartache when it comes to dogs.
Like cats, they're just cuter. They take care of themselves. They're more selfish.
you know-
A cat will kill you.
On the way to your
if
house
it had the
yesterday,
chance.
Yes.
Mom's in the car. I go, Mom, see that cat? Oh, yeah. I go, I want to climb my boy. She goes, no, you can't. I go, no, I don't care. I'm going to run. I hate
You're a
cats,
monster.
bro.
Can't stand them, bro.
Yeah, sue me.
Listen, a cat will kill you if it gets the chance.
That's fine.
They don't care for you whatsoever.
It's survival of the fittest, bro.
It's
Bro,
definitely not you.
You see these videos. Yeah, I'm not the fittest. You see these videos of dogs saving babies. Never will happen to me. I will never see it in my lifetime. They're just videos on the internet. There is
Yeah, it's-
never a dog that
like-
I will know or see or own that will do anything like that.
Yeah, 100%. It's all digital, bro. It's all had
All these smart dogs saving babies and parents and their friends and their owners.
Yeah,
It's
garbage.
in movies
Garbage.
and on the internet.
Oh, my best
I
friend.
asked this at
my
the
my
Chewy
best
is not
friend-
going to save you,
asked this
right?
at the
Yeah,
top
yeah.
of the
My
show.
best,
I
my
guarantee
best
you.
friend.
No, I
my
asked
best,
this at the top
the
of
dog,
Why
my
are
best
you
friend.
watching on the internet, bro?
Bro, you haven't seen this, bro. I saw this
No.
video, a security camera. The kid was about to drown in the water because he was trying to get his ball. The dog came, grabbed the kid, threw him
I've
to the
seen it.
side. It's like he
seen
told him off.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Went, grabbed the net, pulled the toy out of the net, grabbed the toy, gave it to the baby, and said,
I'm
"Get out of
convinced,
it."
definitely
These
edited.
Bro,
Yeah, yeah.
this dog, I would make out with the dog. Forget the dog making out with me. Like, what a great dog. This dog, you will never see it. I promise you will never see anything like that.
But-
only on the internet.
No, I agree with you. Maybe not making out the dog part, but I agree with you. on
Bro,
everything
what a
else.
great dog.
Okay, good.
It's better than a human.
You're
better than humans,
fried,
bro.
fried
Like,
human
if I had like a dire wolf, no problem.
What?
being. No, I don't want to get into it. I don't
What the
know
hell's
where
a direwolf?
I don't know where he's going with
What
this
the hell's a
stuff.
direwolf?
I don't know where he's going with.
What
They're
the hell's that?
fake wolves, I think.
Yeah. If I had a dire wolf, no problem. They're loyal, like to Jon Snow and stuff. Like, no problem.
Oh, you're talking to me. Shut up, bro.
But again,
I'm talking about movies.
these type of animals don't exist. All animals are dumb,
Yes.
except
Yes.
the parrots that talk. They're pretty smart. Other than
Yes.
that, they're
And the
all
ones
dumb.
that swear.
All this
Yes.
coming from a guy named Goose.
Yeah, Goose, they're
Mate,
they're not nice.
they're not great.
There's a game called Angry Goose. Angry Goose?
It's Angry Birds, Chief.
No, there's a goose game.
No, we were about to buy him a game called Angry Goose.
It's called something goose.
You're
I
a
can't
goose.
remember.
You're literally a goose.
Bro, and
pretty
this
easy.
goose
But
is
it,
I
does
don't know
it
why.
go,
didn't-
does it
I
go
don't
like
know why
shoot
he
up people
didn't-
and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know why he didn't
Because
let
you
us
can buy it on the Nintendo store a lot cheaper than $60.
There's this goose like go shoot around and stuff.
Bro, the goose goes around causing havoc. Like he'll lock a
It's
baby.
not- it's
He'll lock a baby in a cupboard.
That's
That's
brilliant.
the game.
He'll chase the old man with a knife.
That's the game.
Yeah.
The game's fried.
That's such a good game.
Yeah.
The game is fried.
He'll lock a family in the car.
So this is like Grand Theft Auto,
for a
Better.
goose.
It's
But for
so
a
much
goose.
better, bro.
but for a goose.
Yeah.
So it's Goose Theft Auto.
Yeah.
It's hectic. That's actually pretty. I'd play that.
Do you blame the goose?
No.
Bro, close the car on the kids and leave the windows closed.
That way,
Yes.
that way you can go and eat in peace. And your
Yes,
kids can,
yes.
they suffocate in the car, they suffocate in the car.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you. It's a good game. I like it.
This is going on the internet, isn't it?
Yeah, this
Oh, who
is
cares? Who cares, bro?
no, you were talking about a game. He was talking about real life.
We're talking about reality.
Yeah.
It's not back to reality.
Back to reality for a sec. I want to talk to you guys about something because you two actually got me onto this when I started like actually adding it to my life. Fasting. So we
Wow,
talk.
quite the
Quite the turn.
Quite the turn.
Quite the turn. No, but it came up on the weekend because I was teaching the high schoolers in Sunday school, and we were talking about prayer and all that sort of stuff. And then someone put their hand up and they go, "Why should we fast? Like, what's the point?" I thought that's such a valid question. Like, a lot of people don't realize the importance of it. When did you start fasting?
I'd say properly about a year ago.
Really?
Properly?
No, but like
Yeah.
even when you just started, like you started adding it to your prayer life in general.
Oh, yeah, look, definitely a couple of years ago.
Yeah, because
But it was never something I took seriously.
Yeah.
I think it was for me, it was something I did once a month, once every couple months. It wasn't something that I fully understood in my mind to comprehend and then actually apply. It was just something that I did because
juicy.
I just did it.
About 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember hearing you tell, I think it was you and maybe, I don't know, someone. Anyway, some of you boys were talking about how you fast when you're praying about something important and
Yeah.
something needful and all that. And that got to me back then, and I've been doing that ever since. Not on a regular basis, but when I'm praying about something very big or something very important, I make sure I add that once a week to my prayer life. And it changes the game when you're praying, man. Like, Goose, what do you reckon of it? Like, why is it so important?
Well, I've done both fasting while I'm like for religious purposes, and I've done it for health reasons as well, just like intimate fasting. And the difference is when I'm fasting, let's say I'm praying about something, I'm fasting. First of all, it's a lot harder than when I'm doing it for any health reasons, and it's like a reminder to be praying and staying closer to God throughout the day, because one, it's like a sacrifice you're giving to God. Because when I'm doing it, when I'm not praying, I scrap it. I say that's not a proper day of fasting. That's just like intimate fasting. Because I spend the whole day fasting and praying, and most of the time it's a reminder to pray about what I've been fasting about. But in general, it keeps me closer to God, and it reminds me of why I'm doing it. So I think if you're fasting the whole day and it's not reminding you to stay close to God and rely on Him, because it's really hard to go the whole day without eating. Some days are easier than others. Usually when you want to do it, that's the hardest day. And that reminds you to stay close to God. So if you spend the whole day not eating, not praying, not doing anything,
That's a waste.
It's just-
That's a
intimate
waste.
fasting.
Yeah.
It's a waste of a day.
Yeah, 100%. Because I think that the big thing about fasting is it's pray and fast. Like, it's not a one or the other. So how I was taught was anytime you're wanting to have a meal, sit down and pray, or anytime you're thinking about eating,
Yeah.
pray. So that just evolved into just constantly praying throughout the day. And it's just so important because it's a sacrifice, right? Like, we're showing God that this is legit, this is real, and this is something that we really care about, our relationship with Him or whatever we're praying for. And it shows Him that we're serious as well. I mean, there was a reason Christ did it when He was on earth as well. Like, it's not just a recommendation. I think it's vital. I'll tell you this, I probably got really serious about it probably 2 years ago. And every time I've added it to my prayer life, I don't know, it's just big difference. Big difference. Like, I notice in God's answer to the prayer, like, I'm understanding why He answered it a certain way. It just feels more legitimate when I'm adding that to my prayer life.
I think the answers become more clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noticed a difference when I will do it without fasting and then when I'll do it with fasting.
Yeah, I think it just goes to show how serious you are about what you're praying for.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's relationship, whether it's career, whether it's family, whether it's for someone that's going through a tough time. I find it to be really rewarding.
Yeah.
Regardless of the answer.
Yeah.
And because it's a new experience.
It's also very, what's the word? Binding as well, right? Like when someone says to me, "Hey, I'm praying about something. Would you mind fasting with me?" That's big. Like that's a big deal. Like to fast for someone else, it binds you guys in prayer and that spiritual aspect of things.
And I think it's very important that you do that.
100%.
There are people I've done it for in the past where, and it wouldn't have to be necessarily something serious. Like for example, like the guys like, I'm looking for a new job. I go, bro, you know what? Maybe this week I'll take a day praying and fasting. I'll let you know when I'll do it, and we'll schedule it in. That's where the iron sharpen iron comes in. I feel like it comes into that part.
Yeah, big time.
But let's not go down that route. But in terms of fasting, yeah, it shows you how serious you are for that particular thing you want in life. And you're showing God, I'm really committed to this, or I really want this job, or I really want this girl, or I really want whatever it is. And you're showing how serious you are, and you need to go into fasting, not with the expectation you're going to get a yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing I've learned. I think when I first started,
that is a big deal.
When I first started fasting, I found to be thinking, oh, well, I'm fasting, so God's seeing how serious I am, so He'll give me whatever I want.
He's going to give me what I want, yeah.
That's when I first started fasting.
Yeah.
And then I was getting what I want. I'm thinking, why am I fasting? And the initial thought process is like, well, that's a bit stupid. But once you knuckle down and realize that you're going to get a yes, no, or a maybe, and you go into the prayer not expecting God to just do the work. Maybe God's going to teach you something while you're fasting. Maybe God's going to show you something while you're fasting. You can't go in with an agenda. You got to come clean and say, God,
that's prayer in general as well, though. Like I think that's the weird part is we get so selfish with our prayers sometimes. And we think, okay, if I go the extra mile for God, He'll give me what I want. When that's just the wrong attitude going into prayer in general. We should be going in wanting His will and wanting what He wants.
Yeah, but when we're talking about fasting, we have the same attitude.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's what we're trying to say. The issue with that is you can't have the same attitude for when you're praying as to when you're praying and fasting.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it keeps you humble too, because sometimes you can forget to give the glory to God, because God will give you everything and He will share everything with you, but not the glory. That's the one thing He won't give to you or share with you. It's always the glory to God. And when you're fasting, and like you said, you don't usually get the answer you want, but I'm sure you guys can be a testimony to this. When you get an answer, whether it's yes or no, you're so thankful for it.
It's so rewarding.
Yeah, man.
So thankful for it. Like, thank you for answering it. And you give the glory straight back to God. It keeps you humble.
Well, it happened to me earlier this year. I was praying about something very specific, and I didn't get the answer I wanted. And I got the complete opposite. But throughout that 2-month period of constant fasting and praying, once He gave me that answer, it wasn't that I wasn't upset. I was like, okay, wow, so this is why you're doing this. It makes sense. And I walked away from that like, Lord, thank you. Like, I get it. And I'm excited about what you want me to do with this rather than what I want to.
It realigns your attitude.
Yeah, it does.
Depending how you take the news.
Yeah, it does.
So a couple of years ago, I was praying about a girl. And I fasted every week, and I prayed for 2.5 months that it was. And God showed it to me. And I'm thinking to myself, I'll get an answer soon. But with fasting and praying, you got to be patient, and you really got to rely on God. And I did a couple of years ago, and God showed me this isn't for you.
Yeah.
So for me, I was like, well, great. But it took, at that time, 2.5 months. You can't go in with a time frame. You can't go in with the expectation. And that's when I'm like, okay, this was really awesome.
Surrender.
And I got the answer, and the second I got that answer, I was so happy. I was like, hey, like, I get it, because God's got something better for me. Or God's trying to show me, maybe this is the person, but maybe it's not now. And that was a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like, okay, now I know how to go about it. And you got to have a positive attitude. You got to have a positive attitude.
It's interesting because it's true and real surrender, right? Like you're saying, like, Lord, this isn't up to me. It's all up to you. And I'm just going to let you, like, whatever you decide, I'm going to go in that direction.
And pave the way.
And that's what Goose was saying before. It's humbling in that this isn't my decision anymore. It's not what I'm going to do. It's what He wants.
Yeah. And that's what it is. And you got to, at the end of the day, you got to, like I said, like, you got to go into it with that. But then you have to have the right attitude, because if you lose sight of the real reason you're praying or fasting for what you're trying to get for God's answer, you can't be dissatisfied with what the answer is.
Yeah, that's right.
It has to be an attitude shift. And if you're not going to shift your attitude because you're expecting an answer,
it's selfish
don't fast.
prayer. Selfish prayer.
I'd say don't fast. I'd say don't even
100%.
give that as glorification to God or as anything to God, because you don't want to associate.
You've got other issues you got to deal with before that, man. Like that's the big thing there. No, I thought fasting is it's an underrated thing. Like a lot of people don't do it just because they don't understand it. They don't know why they have to do it. So I'd encourage anyone listening to this, watching it, go into your Bible, take a look at where Jesus says to pray and fast, where Paul says to pray and fast, see how Jesus did it, and pray about adding that to your life, because mate, it's for me it was life changing. I'm doing it right now for something. I'm praying about something pretty big, and mate, I look forward to those fasting days because they are the hardest days, man. They're rough.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like I don't get hungry at breakfast. Every single fasting day, I am starving by 7:30.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. It's the hardest day, but you have that day with the Lord and you're constantly praying and just talking to Him throughout it. It's beautiful, man.
It's worth it. And I think once you've experienced fasting and you experience the answer, and then you take that time, I think it's very important you reflect.
Yeah, 100%.
After. I think it's very important that you reflect on what transpired. And it can be like simple things. Like people think, it's only the bigger things in life. But you know what? Sometimes it's not, And I think I think the big one is when you're doing it for someone else.
That's massive, yeah.
I think that's huge. I think that's because you're doing it because you love that person regardless of who it is. When you're saying, this need is so important to you, and I'm praying for you, but I'm also going to fast for you because this is so important to you, and they're our brethren. So
that's what being a Christian is, man. It's being there for one another.
Sacrificial love.
Yeah, it's big.
Yeah.
No, it's good times, guys. Ladies and gents, tell us what you think about that. Tell us your thoughts on fasting. What's God done for you in that regard? Because, one of those topics, man, very underrated, but it's massive, bro. It's huge.
Life changing.
Well, I think that's it.
Praise the Lord.
We did one.
Wrap it up.
We finally got it done. Let's wrap it up. Goose, where can the people find you online, bro?
You can find me. We'll give them my Comfort in Christ page. Just
Sure.
comfort.inchrist on Insta.
On Insta start, where the people finding you, mate?
Just at church, mate.
Just at church,
Come for me,
FBC.
Yeah, just come for me at church, bro. I'm always there.
You'll find him at the all-night prayer meeting this Friday night. That's going to be good. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, for that. I'll be there all night. So 3 in the morning when I come hang out.
10 to 4.
Hello?
We'll do it.
Yeah.
Yalla.
Hello.
Hello. Ladies and gents, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow Have a Chat with Ray and Stat on all the social medias. I'm Ray. That's Stat. Thanks for having the chat.